Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Epic, and we're back for 7 Days to Die 2.0. Alright, so I have watched very little over Streamer Weekend. I wanted to get more of a blind react kind of deal to some of the new changes. First off, I love the new textures for the food and drink. That is awesome. I did see that they actually changed in your hand as well, which is really cool because it's always just been the same thing for no matter what you do. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get these initial quests done, and then we're going to head over to Wrecked. And when we get there, I'll meet up with you. Alright, let's go ahead and get our first dig quest from Wrecked here.
Well, come to
and
think
then
of, I'd say it's
we're going to go ahead and see if he, I don't think we have anything to sell him yet.
Piss off.
Nope, not really.
Well, how about you browse your ass right out of my store?
Alright, now I know there were some changes to the skills. They have a general perk now. So we got Armor, Master Chef, Living Off the Land, Lockpicking, and Lucky Looter. I'm gonna have to agree with a lot of the content creators that I have started watching since I recorded this. That Grease Monkey should have been over there, and honestly, the Miner 69er stuff should probably be over there too, because those are two things. No matter what build you go, you have to put points into. But maybe in 3.0. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to go with the Brawler build. I know we just did a very short series on that in vanilla before in 1.0, but with the new siphoning strikes, it just looks awesome. I also love the idea of the agility build with the hard target, and the agility mastery is going to make the bow and arrow way stronger. But the siphoning strikes just sounds awesome. And then we also get the machine guns, which are a ton of fun. So we're going to do Brawler. We're going to start out with, I think we're going to do 3 points into Fortitude, because that'll give us the most amount of dismemberment and headshot damage. And then, yeah, this siphoning strikes, we're going to be getting that relatively early on, because that's freaking awesome. Alright, so we're going to go with Fortitude and Brawler. Alright. So let's see how far away this dig quest is. We're probably going to just build something right out front of his gate here for the time being, and then we will build a base / horde base shortly after. But settings for this is warrior difficulty, unlimited quest progression, and everything else is default. So we have the storms on, we have the biome progression on, all that fun stuff. So let's see how quickly we can get this buried supplies. This one's usually not too bad because it is such a small hole. One thing I did see too is treasure, well, at least one point into treasure hunter is definitely going to be awesome because you do 50% more damage to the clay soil, which is going to make digging up these quests way better, way easier. It's going to make just mining this stuff or farming this stuff, whatever you want to call it, way easier. So that's awesome. Right, let's go ahead and turn this in. I'm trying to cut out most of the running back and forth because there's going to be a lot of that in the first week or so. Alright, so we're doing brawler, so we're going to get the machine gun. Plus, it's the best pipe weapon in the game, so.
Oh, look who! Don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Get the job done.
Alright. Let's go ahead and start the next quest. Nothing all that great. Still nothing all that great. Let's get the books out of here. Ooh, nice. Crack a book. Give me some forge ahead and some cooking. I wouldn't mind the knuckle wrap ones either, but fists, nice. Short. We're gonna read all of them, but sharp sticks and spears are not. Well, sharp sticks and I forget what the other one was now already. Aren't really doing us a whole lot of good. So neither is big hitters. We're gonna read them for the experience because they're only giving us 20 bucks a pop, so they're not really doing me much good anyway. Alright, but let's go ahead and get in here and get this done. This place is usually relatively straightforward. Like 2 or 3 of them down here. Definitely don't want to. Yep, that's why I didn't want to fight them on the stairs. Alright, so then there's one over here. Oh, sometimes there's one behind the pool table as well. Alright, let's go ahead and. Ooh, nice. Beer. If we get in trouble, we'll drink that for the bonus damage, and I think it does damage mitigation too, doesn't it? Maybe I'm thinking of Fort Bites. Alright. We're going to go ahead and break down couple of these for the cloth because we're going to need more cloth for the next next set of knuckle wraps. And I'm sure there's better ways of getting the cloth, like the curtains upstairs, but I don't remember if there's a lot of curtains up there, so we're going to get as much as we can while we're down here. And we got to get the zombie over here in the corner. I'm not too worried about concrete mix right now because... Really? We're not going to have a cement mixer anytime soon anyway, so not really a big deal. Yeah, see, look at this animation. It actually looks like we're eating what we're supposed to be instead of just a generic jar. It's awesome. Anything back here? No. Grab this. We're going to grab the coal here because we're going to need coal for the burnt smoothie eventually. think it's coal, water, mushrooms. Let's get the weapons bag back here. Coal, water, mushrooms, and there's something else in there, and I don't know what it was. Nice, a red dot sight. We can throw that on our machine gun. I would look it up, but it really doesn't matter at this point. We'll get them. We'll get it eventually. If you have not seen any of the good content creators, we have a new system with the biome progression, with the storms and all that. Like when we go into the burnt forest, we're only able to survive in there for, I think it's like 3 minutes at a time before we start suffocating until we get our biome badge. And it's pretty simple. You have to craft a smoothie, kill 5 burnt zombies, I think it is. Mine 500 nitrate and survive 20 minutes in the burnt forest. Like I said, we only have a 3-minute timer until we start suffocating, so taking the smoothies will add, I think it's 5 minutes to that timer, as well as, you know, you can always step out, catch your breath, go back in, and everything has to be done in the burnt biome. So you have to collect the nitrate in the burnt biome. You have to kill the zombies in the burnt biome before you can unlock it. Once you unlock it, and this is the key, because I saw, who was it? Glock 9 last night when I was watching his video. He had crafted, or he had done everything that needed to be done. He needed one more thing. Once he got it done, he only had like 30 seconds left. But you actually have to talk to the trader before you get your badge. So he had to hurry up and get out of the biome before he took too much damage. So if you're low on time, either drink another smoothie or get out, catch your breath, and then go back in. I always, it's not really cheesing it, but I always go against the natural pathing of this POI and break down this door, because otherwise you're dropping through a little hole in the wall, or hole in the ceiling, dropping into 3 zombies and trying to make your way out or fight in here. I don't want to do that, so we have one more zombie upstairs. We will go kill her. We'll have to, because it was only a retrieve the supplies. But there's usually some, a cooler and stuff like that upstairs that we can snag just for some extra loot. Definitely have to get used to the learn by looting instead of learn by doing system again, because I'm so used to, you use the stone axe enough, you increase your stone axe crafting and damage and all that, and now I'm back to vanilla, and they don't have that. I still think that needs to be something that needs to be updated, get rid of this magazine system, but I don't think they're ever going to do that, so. And unfortunately, as far as I am aware, there are no mods that add that to the vanilla base version. It's only if you go to the overhauls like Darkness Falls, Undead Legacy, things like that. But, I mean, it is what it is. They have changed. It's not a ton in this. It's more the progression and the storms getting added in. 3.0 is supposed supposed to be bandits, if I'm not mistaken. That's one I'm really looking forward to. Alright, but this quest is done. We're going to go ahead and drop a few more things in the garbage cans back here because we are way too encumbered. Grab the stuff that I know we want to sell. Yeah, they don't give you a torch at the beginning anymore. Which I think is a little bit weird, but it is what it is. Alright, let's head on back to Rex, see what he's going to give us.
Oh, well, you proved me wrong.
Crafting skills bundle, because we have better chance at getting what we need. And explosive magazines, only because that'll give us pipe bombs. We got that second set of rewards because we finished the homesteading, throwing the land claim down, throwing your block and upgrading it, all that fun stuff. Alright, let's grab another quest, sell this stuff, and then we will head on out. Not really seeing a whole lot. Yeah, see, we got pipe bombs unlocked. Knuckle quality 3, nice. We might end up having to get a cooking pot. We'll see.
Like you.
Alright. We should be able to finish this one in time. It's going to have to be a quick speed run, and then this will be the last quest we do tonight. Overnight, we'll just work on trying to get like wood collected and can't get mastery. Till level 10. I think it was player level 10. I might have read that wrong. But yeah, we'll collect some materials and maybe start getting a outline for the base. It's going to be mostly melee style base because we're doing fists, and I don't see the point in doing fists if we're not going to utilize that on Horde Night. So I mean, we can use the machine guns and all that, but we're going to do that base that I was starting to design in, or I didn't design, but starting to build in the last series. It is a design that I saw Guns, Nerds, and Steel use in, I think it was Borderline. It's been a good while. But then I've used one similar to it in the past. This one's going to be with, we're not necessarily going to use, I don't think we're going to use too many electrical fences. What the hell? I thought you were dead. Glitching into the ground. Gotta love experimental weekend. Or experimental versions. But yeah, we're not going to use too much when it comes to electric fences. Maybe a little bit, depending on how far into intellect we end up going. Because the more electric fences we use on this build, or this base build, the more dart trap kills we'll get. And until we level up our I think it's advanced engineering, we won't get a ton of experience from trap kills. Alright, let's see what we get out of these boxes. And now that 2.0, well, experimental, but still 2.0 is out, and we are starting a series here, I will be back to my normal Monday, Wednesday, Friday posting schedule. Work is a lot less crazy now as well. So hopefully I shouldn't have too many delays. I will try to get them out after this one at the normal 8 a.m. Eastern time. That really just depends on what's going on when I get home and whether or not Junior is asking me to do things with him, because sometimes I come home and he really wants to hang out or really wants to go do something, and then it gets late and I don't have my video edited, and so then I'm editing it the day that it goes up. I try to do it ahead, but can't guarantee it every time. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, hopefully, like I said, moving forward, it'll be 8 a.m. every week or every day that we post. But we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. We're just going to finish looting this place and get back over to the trader where we have our stuff set up. So if you enjoyed the video, please click that like button. If you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.